Hey everyone. So today the markets have been down quite a bit since the president made the announcement yesterday. So I just wanted to give you a quick update on what's going on with my account and how to actually defend in this kind of environment because nobody predicted this will happen. It's down quite a bit. I don't think I've seen S&P 500 futures down 4.1% overnight or in one day. So that's what the market is doing. S&P 500 futures are down, 4.1%. Gold is down 36 points. And if you look at NASDAQ, I think NASDAQ is down quite a bit as well. Russell is down 5.7%, 5.9% almost. So that's the biggest loser here. And then the Qs are down 4.77. So S&P is doing slightly better, but NASDAQ is down almost 1,000 points. That's a big move in the market. But if you look at volatility, it's not up that much. VIX is up 3.10 points, meaning it's only up 13%. I mean, I was expecting it to be up a little bit more than that, maybe around 20, 25%, but that's how it goes here. Bonds are up because people are selling equities and moving into bonds here to collect whatever yields, that are available, whatever coupons that are there. What else is happening in the market? Equity markets, yes, down, everything is down maybe double digits here. So I wanted to show you what I currently have in my account. I have two spreads, which I initiated a couple of days ago. Bad timing, you can call them, whatever. But I'm not really scared of these right now. I'm not really stressed about them because I know how to handle the adjustments on them. So this is what I did this morning. First one is my euro currency. Now, if you look at euros, it's up 1.55%. Look at the chart here. It has got quite a bit of an uptick because of the whole tariff movement. People are selling dollars and moving into something else, other currencies. So if you look at the dollar index, it's down 1.63%. You can clearly see here, dollar index is down 1.63, and whenever dollar is down, the other currency has to be up. So in this case, if you look at all of these currencies here, this is the Aussie dollar, British pound up 85 basis points, Canadian dollar up 1.56%. The biggest one is Canadian and euros biggest, the biggest moves, not the biggest, the Japanese yen is the biggest, 2.61, and then the Mexican peso is 2.29. So big move here in the euros. What have I done in this market? This is what my trade looks like. If I go into the euro market, so I am 36 days out. I like the expiration cycles in the euro market. Look, there's a 36-day cycle here. Then there's a 64 one. Once I'm done with this one, when there's like 15 to 20 days left, I'll move into the 64 one. But anyway, I just want to show you the trade. So I was short call initially. This was my trade initially. Short call. Why? Because the market has moved, market moved up quite a bit. So as a contrarian trader, I sell into the strength of the market. And the strength of the market was on the call side because that's where the market has gone or have been in the past. So if you look at the chart of 6E, which is the euro currency, it was sitting around at this point, I think 1.07, 1.08, 1.08, when I sold it at 1.11. I sold the call spread at 1.11. But obviously, this has gone through my short strike. It actually hasn't gone through my short strike yet. It is actually sitting at my short strike. So 1.11 is where the market, is currently trading. If you look at it, 1.1071. So I'm slightly better off. If you want to look at the analyzed chart here, this is where the underlying is, and my break even is just a tick away, I think, given whatever I collected. So what did I collect? I collect $150 on this. My max loss was $1,100. Fine. And when I went into this trade, I was about 82% probability of profit, meaning if the market stayed calm or just below my strikes, I would make almost an 82% probability of making money. But it has gone through it. So anyway, what do I do? First thing I would do as a contrarian again, I sold another call spread. Now I think market has overreacted to this news. Whatever is in the making, it has been there's an overreaction there. So what I did this morning was I sold another call spread, few ticks above the market again, around 20 delta. Well, when I first initiated, this is how I ladder into the trades. I first start with one contract, and then when the market moves against me, my first reaction is to sell another one because now the market is even juicier on the call side. So I sold it at 20 delta. If I was initiating this trade, I would have sold it at 16 or 17 or whatever. But because I'm a little bit too aggressive now, because the market has moved up quite a bit, I've sold it at 20. I bought one strike up, which was 1.15. So 114 and 115 is my spread, the new one. The old one I'm still sitting with. How will I adjust the old one? Now, I still have time in this expiration cycle. I don't need to move this out yet. What I will do tomorrow, if this still doesn't move in my favor, if the market doesn't come down a little bit, I will sell a put spread here around 40 delta. So 1.1 and 1.09. This is what my put spread will look like. So tomorrow morning, if I have to adjust this and the market stays where they are right now overnight, I will sell a vertical spread on the put side, and I will change this to 109, and I'm still collecting a lot of dollars here. Now, why am I selecting 40 delta? Is because I need to close. Then I need to close down my delta position in this whole trade. Meaning, if you look at my open delta here, I'm negative 50 delta here open, right? If you go set slices to minus 10 plus 10, you will see my delta position negative here. And you can also look at it from this chart here. I'm negative 47. So I'm short this strike here. When you are short this strike on the call side, you are negative delta. So that's 47. So I need to close that out. I don't want to sell the half strike because you look at the open interest here, there's no open interest in this half strike. So what I will do is I will sell at 1.1 if I have to in the morning. Right now I'm not panicking because the rule of thumb is I collected, how much did I collect in the initial trade? I collected $150. So if my overall P&L in this ticker is minus $150, which is 1 times 100% loss of the credit that I collect, then I will think about adjustments. Okay, so where am I sitting right now? What is my loss? If you look at my P&L here, don't look at my P&L open because I already had a positive year in this one. Sorry, yes, you do need to look at P&L open. This is not P&L year to date. So my P&L open is $312. Now I am, which is almost twice as much as I collected. So 150 I collected times 2. This is what my loss is, $300. So I should be looking at adjustment. And I did one this morning where I sold another one. Now, tomorrow morning, if this market doesn't come down, like I said, I will be selling a put spread, close out my delta, and then manage the whole trade as an iron condor, not a put spread, not a call spread anymore. Meaning I will move the spread out in time, one by one. Meaning I will move the put spread out first. I will move the call spread out depending where the market is, and I will manage the trade as an iron condor. But there's nothing to panic about. We are 200% down in this trade. Totally fine with that because I think we can recover. There's a little bit of an overreaction. It is still not hitting my break even. So I'm expecting this market to come down a little bit and then make me some money. So that's my euro currency trade. The other one is I have a position in the S&P 500 futures. These are the only 2 futures options positions that I have. I have some other equity positions which are down as well because the market has sold off, which is totally fine as well. I look at this as a buying opportunity because the market ran up too much in the last couple of years, and this provides you an opportunity to go in and buy. If you have a buy list, just bring it out, just put some money in. I spent some money into my account a week ago when the market was down, but not as much as not down as much as it is today, but it was still down quite a bit. So I picked up some stock at those levels. Anyway, let's look at the analyze tab for this trade. Now, I haven't adjusted this one yet. I was trying to get filled. I think I still have an order open. Again, I'm sitting at positive delta here at 40 because I'm selling the puts here. So my put spread is 53.75, 53.50, which you can see I collected a total of, let's select this. So again, very similar trade to the euro currency one. I'm very close to my break even. And again, not really panicking here because you look at the overall loss in this trade, it's like $237, right? P&L open in this trade, which is fine. Okay, what does 237 mean? I collected $162 here. So that is almost 1.25 times or maybe 1.3 times. So I collected 162, 1.3. So my loss is about 130% of my capital, of my credit collected. Even just a little bit more, I think. 237. 162 times 1.4. Yeah, around that mark. So 140%. That's fine. So what will I do here? My first intuition is I need to sell a put spread, but I wasn't getting filled. So the markets were wide this morning. I couldn't get filled. But as my second trade, I will be a little bit more aggressive. I'll sell it at this level. I'll show you exactly what I would do, and I will do right now, is I will put the trade back in again because the markets were moving too much. So I canceled that trade. But let's see. 50, 50, 50, 25, totally fine. And I'm collecting $3.50. Perfect. That's how much you collect on average. Well, not on average. On average, you would collect maybe 150 to 175 in this market for this kind of trade. If it was 43 days out, and if you were selecting a 25-point wide strikes, you would collect. This number would have been, if the volatility hadn't jumped up this much overnight, you would have collected about 175 or 200 here. Right now, you're collecting 375. So it looks like it's trading between 350 and 375. I'm going to try and take 375. Let's see if I get filled. 336 is what I'm putting down. $187 minus 450. So let's go in with that. Right now, this order will just sit there, and I will try and get filled before the close of the market. So this is another put spread that I'm going to trade. Now, in order to manage this trade, because this has gone against me, what will I do? Again, tomorrow morning, if things don't get better, then I'm going to go in and I'm going to sell a call spread, right? I need to close out some positive delta here. I need some negative delta, which I will collect from the call side. So in order to manage this one at 40 delta on the put side, I will sell a 40 delta on the call side. So I'll sell this strike 55.75, and I will try and be 25 points out, meaning I will try and buy the next up, which is 5,600. So more premium, convert it into an iron condor, and then manage it as an iron condor. That's the whole idea of adjustments. That's how I have been trading it. I was very successful trading these spreads last year, the year before that. And this is how, there's no panicking here because we know exactly what we're doing. So when you know what you're doing, you will not panic like other people are. I mean, a lot of people are selling here, they're catching the falling knife here because they're selling into the weakness of the market here. If they're selling at the bottom, they will probably buy the top again. Anyway, down 4.32%, totally fine, nothing to worry about. But look how juicy well, this doesn't look right then, because you don't collect $11 in this spread. That's a little bit too much. That's a little bit too. Maybe you do at that delta, and then with all the volatility here, this looks like a good proposition. Well, if I'm collecting this much, I wouldn't get this close to the money. I would probably get a little bit further out again. Depending on how the market goes tomorrow, I will make another video of whatever I do in the account. But right now, you know that I've adjusted. I've not really even adjusted the euro currency trade. I've sold another call spread here. So I want to try and cover anything else that I do in this account, and I'll share it with everyone out there. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Bye.